Otro de los stands realmente impactante es el de Iron Studios, y los Iron Studios hacen maquetas y tienen originales de grandes artistas ligados a la cultura popular, al cómic, a las series, a las películas. Fíjense qué maquetas y qué figuras y pinturas interesantes. Estas que vemos acá son todas pinturas de un gran ilustrador que es Alex Ross. Es más ilustrador que dibujante de cómics propiamente dicho. Y mientras tanto, en Buenos Aires, en esta gran familia de Cine y Series 21, nuestro equipo allá se quedó para participar de la conferencia de prensa, nada más y nada menos de Superman, del señor Henry Cavil, que está para presentar su nueva serie de Netflix. Vamos con eso.
I was initially a fan of the games, PC gamer for most of my life, and then when I had my first meeting with Lauren actually informed me that the games was based on the books. Like a lot of people out there, I did not know that. And because I saw the book covers, and all the book covers were based on the game's art, and so I just figured it was novels which were based on game stories, sort of little side novels. They are not. Sapkowski wrote the books first. And when I read those, I realized the depth of the world and where a lot of CG Projekt Red's genius came from. It came from this world that Sapkowski built. And it's extraordinary. I love those books. I've read most of them twice, and I'm doing another read-through as well. I'm probably going to find myself reading them a few times over the years, I'd say. And the games I've played through, well, Witcher 3, I've played through 2.5 times. Yeah. I think it's the dichotomy that he is. The White Knight on the inside and the stony exterior do what's necessary on the outside. It's not a simple hero. It's not just a hero which is always going to do the right thing. The hero often does something which, even if it's right, it tends to be frowned upon enormously because, I don't know, a lot of people died in the process, and he came out fine. But everyone died, even the person he was trying to save. And so that's what I find interesting, the way he deals with that, and the way even if he's not necessarily passing on a good message immediately, you know deep down he's trying. And that's what I like about it.
Everyone has their own idea of The Witcher. I learned very quickly when I joined Twitter. Very, very quickly. No, the books are my source. And so I go back to them again and again and again. And that's what I have to try to stay true to. In any adaptation, though, you have to make changes. And this is something that we've sort of been saying from the beginning, is that what always works in a novel doesn't necessarily work on television. There are things we have to omit. We only have 8 hours to tell this story at the beginning. So I would go back to the books, but to me, television is also a collaboration. And one of the best things of working with Henry on Geralt, for instance, is I've written a lot of words on a page. And in my mind, I have exactly what Geralt looks like and how he sounds and what he would say to Roach. And then I have to trust the talent that is joining me, and I have to hand it over, and it has to become our character, not mine. And that's what's so great about television, is that there are always ideas that can make yours better, and you have to be open to them. Henry came to me very early, sort of in the process, and we had filmed episode 101, the first episode, and we realized that Geralt talked a lot, way too much, in fact. He said everything he was feeling to everyone at all times. And
Geralt has feelings?
Imagine that. He does. He does. Again, if you go back to the books, Geralt talks a lot in the books, but a lot of it's also stuff that's happening in his head. So we started just cutting out words left and right. And it's great to have a performer who sort of trusts that process on the day, and we can sit on set and talk about what's working and what's not working and make quick changes. So it's really a collaboration.
I don't deliberately try and make a character my own. Because of the iconic characters I've played, I'm actually a huge fan of those characters. So I'm not deliberately trying to put my own spin on it. If anything, I'm actually just trying to be as true as possible to the source materials that I'm loyal to. And so it's not, there's no deliberate effort that goes into making it different. I think it just happens that way naturally. Whether it be Sapkowski's writing, whether it be Lauren's writing, whether it be Doug Cockle's performance in the game, whether it be my performance in the show, they're all going to be different because we're all different people and we all come from different places emotionally when we're creating these characters. Other characters I'd like to play that are iconic. I'm a fan of history. So characters like Julius Caesar or Alexander the Great. I might be a touch of Alexander now, though. I think he died at 32, so that ship may have sailed.